You. Stay tuned for details on how to win the next big adventure ride in Peru with Honda. We're traveling southeast along Mex 3 to San Filipe on the Sea of Cortez. What I like about the Baja is that motorsport is actually integrated into the culture here. It's a huge difference from the rest of North America. The Baja isn't just motorcycle friendly, it embraces motorcycles. Stop to stay at a beachfront hotel, and more than likely the owner is an ex-racer. Your hosts are de facto race fans, and your neighbor is entered in the Baja 250. A place like San Filipe goes from being this sleepy, relaxed little seaside town, classic Mexico, to something completely different when the Baja 250 comes to town, transforming it into a citywide festival of sand, dust, and horsepower. And the locals get it. They realize that this is a huge economic influx into town. There's commerce, which means Kevin can fulfill his need for a Mexican wrestling mask, a strong turnout amongst the enthusiasts and racers, many cerveza, and clowns. What is it with all the damn clowns? I mean, they're kind of freaking me out. Come morning, though, there's no doubt of San Filipe's focus. There's also a very different sense of legality here that makes this all possible. For example, this is the race course. Note the lack of fences, concrete abutments, or security. The fact that the race is in progress, and no officials are screaming, "Get off the course." You can't be litigious here. Quite frankly, everyone takes care of themselves, and there's no abdication of personal responsibility. And if you want to race, you're going to have to acknowledge certain risks, like other vehicles on the course. Like spectators on the track. Drunk spectators. Mixed with careening trophy trucks. And to make things even more interesting, there are sections of the course where spectators have decided to set up booby traps. In reality, it's lawless enough that we have Dakar racing friends that won't ride the Baja events. And these are Dakar racers. They're not noted for their sane thought processes. Admittedly, this is the only race where officials have actually used the line, "I'm sorry, could you speak slower? I'm too drunk." Yet, where else in North America could you quite literally reach out and nearly touch the race? Or have the race nearly touch you? like photographer Kevin did, stationed on the inside corner. And it's not all grim, hard realities. People here do help. Or try to. Of course, for when things get too dusty, there's enterprising vendors.
I can't not think of the girly drink drunk by the kids in the hall.
The girly drink of spiky doom. The pina colada. In the end, for me though, it's not the power, the dust, or the competition that make the Baja 250 special. It's the audience. The young, the old, out-of-town spectators, the ice cream truck driver on the course, and locals, all brought together by the joy of motorsport. Want to join Honda Canada on their next big adventure? Here's how you can win an all-expenses-paid Veradero adventure expedition in Peru. You see, last year, Warren from Honda and his Veradero traveled solo from Toronto to Alaska and back. This year, he's taking 8 riders with him to Peru. To join Warren on the ride of a lifetime, visit nextbigadventure.ca. Then contact a participating Honda Powerhouse dealership and schedule a Veradero tryout in order to qualify to win. The contest closes at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, August 3rd. So you'll have to hustle if you want to get to the land of llamas. Llama. Just like the way that sounds. For details on how to win, go to nextbigadventure.ca. Next episode, we learn sand isn't solid.